Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling, and shall we see what's going on a lovely island of Fawnhollow today? Can't help but notice that in the top right there we had a version 1.10.0.a. Sorry, there was too many numbers and letters there for me to actually figure it out. Which means we got an update at some point. I don't know when we got an update. I don't know if that was in yesterday's thing or anything. You know, maybe that's something I can check right now while we got our Isabel loading in. Apparently, I'm running out of space on my hard drive. I thought you might want to know that. Maybe you don't, but if so, don't talk to me. Yeah, apparently we got an update. I don't know what that was or what happened, but anyway, hello everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 5:58 p.m. on Tuesday, June 1st, 2021. I can't believe it's June already. It just feels like love is in the air. I guess it is wedding season. Some folks say that anyone married in June will be blessed with a lifetime of happiness. Oh, what a romantic idea. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. I forgot. Of course, today is the 1st day of June. Oh, how exciting. It's come around again, so we got Reese and Cyrus, I assume, doing their wedding season stuff. I don't know how it's changed for this year, but I suppose we can check out Harvey's Island and try and see how it has. My phone is ringing, my phone is ringing. What was Harvey's voice? Hello? Oh, hey, it's Harvey. I'm calling on the phone part of your phone. So, hey, I know this is out of the blue and everything, but I, might need kind of a favour. I got some real sweet folks here who want some special photos made, not paintings. I could use an extra paw if that's okay. Wait, you have hands, don't you? You can bring those too. Think you can ramble your way to Photopia and help us shut a dog out? I'll fill you in when you get here. To get to Photopia. Okay, we know this part, you don't need to tell us that. How long have we been living here and you think we don't know how to traverse to your little house, I guess? So I'm from Gulliver. You're welcome, Gulliver. Check the beach, don't worry, we will. Double crust the cheese for some cheese rolling event, which I guess happens. We have 4,570 bells because our interest rate is terrible. This is Raymond. Dear Burrito, hey, I just want to say that I'm so happy I met you. I couldn't have said it in person without getting all flustered and weird. And now I'm sure all of our future interactions will be 100% normal. Straightforwardly, Raymond. I do like Raymond's sort of heartfelt messages like that. Adorable, aren't they? Do we have red? It's not red as there is today. Is it centralized visitor? That's not what they're called. No, we got a wandering visitor. Are you thinking? You are thinking. So Rambler, when you saying you wanted a new earbuds combo? Nope. Okay, so we had Gulliver yesterday. We had Gulliver the week before. I don't think we had Fleek. On Fleek. Now, I don't think we had Flick last week. So, we probably have him this week. Somewhere or another. Who knows exactly. But we'll just have a little bit of wonder about... Oh, we have Sahara. Again, Sahara, you visited 4 weeks in a row, I swear. Maybe not, I can't really remember. So anyway, what have I been up to today? Well, I've not done any programming because I woke up a bit late. And I don't know, I woke up late. It's hot, okay? Played some games. That wasn't all too interesting. Well, I mean, it was interesting to me. Probably not interesting to talk about. The most important, interesting thing that I did was if you cast your mind back to 2 episodes ago when I was talking about Fez and thinking out loud, and basically came to the conclusion that I need to crack the Fez language and the number system to actually solve the problems I have. The puzzles that I've got left in Fez. I did that today. It's going to be a mega episode of Fez. It's going to be 1.5 hours long. So that'll be interesting. But I have figured it out. I've translated the Fezian language, and I've translated their number system. So now, hopefully, next time I record Fez, I'll be more than prepared to be able to answer all the puzzles and things. Yeah, so that episode's going to be 1.5 hours long. I considered splitting it up into 3. I don't think I will. I think it's called as one mega supercut. Maybe I'll just have it as bonus content. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. Just like a bonus extra episode tagged on the end instead of something which is part of the anthology. But I feel like part of the anthology is kind of fun. But maybe it's not. So yeah, and I thought it'd be fun to leave it as an unedited 1.5 hour version rather than, speed it up a certain bits. And I could do. I'm not going to say it's probably not very interesting to watch. Unless you watch it on double speed and have it on in the background or something. Because it's basically just me talking out loud my thought process and to try and decode the language. Which, I mean, it's kind of interesting, but I feel like it might just be a bit slow. But honestly, I'll let you be the judge of that. don't let me influence your decision on how you find it before it's even happened. You might watch it because maybe you're following along with Fez. Maybe you played it yourself. Maybe you decoded the language yourself. You'll be like, oh, I want to see how Dear Darling does it. And by the way, I didn't do it what I assume is the way you're meant to do it. I did it through just deductions rather than deduction and guessing rather than a very, very, very important hint, which I basically missed out on. From Julianne, a document stack, which I'm pretty sure we already know how to make. Wait, what did you give us? An elder mask? Oh, I see. I was trying to think what that meant. I was thinking like some ancient elder god mask or something, but no, it's an elder mask. I'm like a Japanese, ancient, not ancient, traditional Japanese drama, not drama, theatrical performance, I guess. I don't really know. So Sahara is our visitor. Let's check out the Nook terminal, then we'll head over to Photopia, and we'll help Reese and Cyrus out with their bridal shenanigans and see if it's any different this time. I've not got my hopes up. Am I going to do it every single day? Probably not. I mean, we've already got all the wedding furniture. I don't know if we need particularly any more, but hopefully there's at least different wedding furniture and like more to purchase, but we'll see. Sorry, taking a sip of water. But yeah, doing that decoding was just so tiring that I took a bit of a break before I recorded some Animal Crossing, because I'm going to be honest, my throat hurt a lot when I was, not like a lot, no, I was like, I'm dying, not like not like I'm ill, sort of raspiness, but like the hurt you get. Handmade crown, we've got these. Thank you, Dad. I think these are new. I don't remember having these. We've got a nuptial bell. That's definitely new. Nuptial ring pillow. Nuptial door plate. And a flower petal basket. That's definitely new. Ah! We can't order it. Okay, we'll order it tomorrow, I guess. That's cool. We've got new, so perhaps this is going to be similar to, the Bunny Day event, where, the new furniture items we have will be available through the Nook terminal, maybe in Nook's, cranny as well. Why we still haven't got any shop upgrades in any of these Animal Crossing updates is beyond me, but here we are. Here we are, don't turn away now. I'm just dying out here, Nintendo. Please give us some Animal Crossing updates. Do they have a special? They don't. They have, in fact, the summer. The seasonal summer. Furniture items are back, which, of course, we don't need. So we're just going to let them be. Because there will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to stop that now. But we'll at least do season rises. Reese and Cyrus's wedding photo taking event thing at least once, maybe a couple more times than that. I don't really know. But then after that, I'm not going to be doing anything interesting. I just need to actually render this the video of me deducing the first language. Maybe I'll speed parts up. I don't really know. I guess you'll kind of see. Actually, not for a while, because that video won't be uploaded for about 2 weeks, I think. I want to go visit Harv's Island, all packed and ready to go. Let us leave. We haven't really used Photopia much to take pictures of things, but that's because we don't really have an idea what we want to do. Hold on. Let me see when the video is going to be uploaded. I've got a bit of a backlog, which is good. Let's see. First, 15th of June. So yeah, two weeks time you'll get to see that sort of video. But hey, Reese and Cyrus. Figgy pudding stunning. Looks like we got a whole lot of radio chatter going on over yonder. I don't remember what your voice was. It's been so long since I've done Wilbur's voice, to be honest. Hello, Colonel J. Rune Factory 4 Special. Hey. We're still groovy. The anniversary shoot's gonna happen. I'm just like behind a little. Well, okay. But what will we do about the lovely sets? Prepping them ourselves could get a bit ticklish. Hey there. Thanks for coming. So, I need to borrow you for a minute. Okay, so this here's Reese, and her main squeeze, Cyrus. They're married and in love, a whole bunch. Far out, right? Anyway, they want to get some anniversary photos made. Fancy ones with the sets and stuff. And because it's June now, and June is wedding season, here they are. June's a whole season now. Whoa. The thing is, I'm cool with letting out my studio, but our wedding sets are running slightly behind schedule. I'd ordered decorations and painted the walls and floor. When a neat bird flew by, there went me. If that isn't the mood, I don't know what is. Long story long, someone's still got to move stuff around so it looks wedding-y. Then snap some photos. So, think I could ask you to be that someone? You'd really be helping me shut a dog out. Sure, I guess. Really? Wow, you're solid on down. What does that even mean? Come on, let's go. Solid on down? I've never heard that phrase before, but, you know, if Harvey says it, it's got to make sense. It's my wedding picture studio. It's actually my kitchen with some set was I put up. Let me know if you get hungry. It works pretty much exactly like my regular, not my kit. Okay, we know how to do this. Take 5 partway through. Reese is in charge. She's an alpaca. She knows what to do. Okay, so I mean, so far it seems exactly the same. I just pleased this puncher. You'll be helping us with our anniversary photo shoot, dear. Now don't worry, this will be just like the last time, building sets and taking photos. You did perfect, and you did perfectly then. That said, do you need a refresher on the details? No need. I remember it perfectly. No problem. So today I'm thinking we should take a ceremony photo in a place that looks like a wedding chapel. It'll be just like our real ceremony, professing our love for each other in front of everyone. So romantic. What we're looking for is a cute set with plenty of pink and white, preferably using lots of the furniture the side guy made. When you're all done with a set and we've got a few photos in the can, come talk with me, okay? Thanks. I don't know why I've given her like a pseudo Cockney accent now, but whatever. Sometimes you just slip into it. What? How do I? Maybe I don't remember how to do. Oh, this is how we do it. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna do a good old wedding ceremony thing. We'll just do our usual old business, because it's easy this way. You know, don't have to think about it all too much. We just got to grab what we got. We got to. How do we rotate this? I honestly cannot remember. That's how you rotate. It's been so long since I've done any customization. I cannot remember how to do anything. So something like this would be good. Yeah, I mean, have I talked about weddings before? I must have talked about weddings last year. I haven't been to all that many. I've been to a lot of family friends' weddings, of course, and some family members' weddings. Wait, have I been to a family member's wedding? Actually, maybe I haven't. Now I think about it. Which is fair, you know, like, I mean, people all have different ideas of what they want their wedding to be. Do you want your wedding to be like a big fanciful event, a huge party with everyone involved? Maybe that sounds like you. And you're just like, heck yeah, I want everyone there. I want all my best friends to be there. All the people who have had meaningful impact on my life. To be able to visit. I actually think we show these downwards so we can get a little bit of a better angle when we're taking a picture. It looks a little bit more enticing to have it like this. So that's what we're doing. I don't know, what else can we squeeze in here? A pipe organ. I think last time I was the pianist in the photo, so we might do that again. I don't know. Get the chair in front of it. Don't get the organ facing the wall. Yeah, and some people just want, like, you know, I want a low-key wedding. I just want literally the bare minimum people. I want my spouse I'm getting married to. I want the person there officiating the wedding. And apart from that, that's it. We can't use the nuptial bells or anything, which is interesting. So I guess we'll use a head table instead. I think this is what I did last time. I used like a head table. Oh, I guess we could be the officiator. Stand behind a table. Am I going to do that? Nah. It's going to put a cake here. They're going to be married in front of cake. You know how much these alpacas, they love cakes. Oh, I remember what I did last time. Whenever I had to decorate things, because it's based off, I believe, how many things you put down. I just put a load of these flowers down, didn't I? Along the walls. Anyway. Yeah, some people want it to be like a big party. Some people don't. I don't know. Where do you sort of land on that spectrum? Where do I land on that spectrum? I feel like I'm sort of halfway in between, you know? I want it to be a festivity, no less. It will be, hopefully, a big moment in my life. So, you know, and am I the type to have love parties? I don't mind parties. I'm not like a club goer sort of person. That's a bit too high energy. Well, I can. I just can't do it like every day like some people can. But I do like a good old party. And I feel like, especially with such a big event like this, you want it to be quite a big event, don't you? You don't want to just leave it so. Well, I mean, I guess you can have it mildly if you want, but personally for me, I'm not sure if I'd be too happy with that. I'd be like, you know, I kind of want more. But you know, I don't want to invite basically just every single person I've ever met before in my life to a party, because, you know, I know who some of those people are all that well. That can make sense. Obviously, my family and any other family members who can make it. are more than welcome to be invited. Friends, of course, all my friends who I currently speak to, and even maybe those who I haven't spoken to for a long time, definitely invited still. What happens with a wedding standee? I know, flashy flower signs, or sure. Can we customize this? How do we customize things? Okay, that can't be customized. Maybe it's our 10-year anniversary. There we go. Welcome. Wedding welcome sign. But like, you know, I'm not gonna invite like people I haven't spoken to for like 12 years. Like, I'm not gonna invite my primary school friends because, you know, I haven't seen them for ages. Oh, we need to rearrange you guys, don't we? I forgot we need to make you actually face each other, otherwise you don't. What's ZR? That's ZR. What emotions do you do? Feeling it. That's really fun. I'm actually dancing. Viva? Confetti? Oh, nice. They're actually putting all these emotes for all of them. Here you go. That sounds pretty cute. Sniff, sniff. People are going to do some weird things around. I'm going to tell you that. Here you go. We're going to hide ourselves, I think. We take a picture. We don't need to be here. How do... Minus, there we go. I think this is what I did last time. Look how much better my decoration skills got. Look over here. Okay, now we've got to time this. We go... Oh, we should zoom in a little bit. We don't want to be outside. Bing! Bing. Am I okay? Pop. Oh, yeah, we should have put a frame in. Cinema. Time? Overtime. Date. I guess a date makes sense. Frame and date. You know, make it look fancy. Okay, try again. Snap. That's much more of a camera noise rather than ding. What the heck's ding? Take a look at the last one. Go ahead. Let's see. Oh my goodness, it's everything I could ever wanted. You somehow captured all the joy and love. And have a little something to show our appreciation. It's a wedding bench. We can get all the furniture again. Hopefully we can talk to Cyrus to actually get the stuff again. Heart crystals. No more than 8 redemptions per day. So, you know, we're not going to burn you out. Don't you worry. Wait. You've changed it. That's changed now, right? Before we could do an infinite amount. Help us out again tomorrow. For a whole month. How expensive must that have been to rent this place out for a whole month? That's absurd. Deal. Okay, let's see if there's any new furniture items. Turns out the answer is no. So we'll just leave. But there we go. Reese and Cyrus, they had another lovely wedding adventure. It's exactly the same as last year, which is fair enough. I guess we don't want to change it up too much so that people who missed out can still experience it. But still gonna need help tomorrow if you're interested. Think about it. Alright. We'll take our leave. So again, for veterans of Animal Crossing, we still don't really have all that much to do. But we'll leave. But yeah, I don't know, weddings. I know, obviously it's a little bit early for me to be thinking about weddings, as it's not really something on the horizon for me. Which is fair enough. And I don't mean that in a sad way. I don't mean like, oh, woe is me. Can't find love or relationship, you know. I'm perfectly fine with it, you know. I know I'm also self-aware that that's what people say when they're not fine with it. No, I'm pretty happy with myself, to be honest. You know, if I find someone who I fall in love with, then so be it. If I don't, then I don't. It's just kind of how the world works, you know. The world works in mysterious ways, and I'm not sure if I'm really a believer in like karma or destiny or anything like that. But I ain't someone to rush through life like that sort of thing, you know. I ain't gonna like force myself to go in a relationship and, you know, get married too early. That's not how it goes for me. If that's how it is for you, and that's what drives you, by all means. But, you know, I'm just gonna keep on going at my own pace, as you do, because I mean, I can only really go at my own pace. It's kind of built into me, isn't it? But yeah, I'm not sure what I'd want from a wedding ceremony. I know I would like a garden wedding. I think that'd be quite nice. Something outside. What season? I think I'd probably want it in the fall. I don't know, because now this is getting a weird part. There's a lot. Like, what? I know people like in summer. I don't like hot weather all that much. So I don't really, if given a choice, want to have... Wow, we can't sell like any of this. We need to put this stuff away in our storage. I don't really want to have a wedding ceremony in the blistering summer heat. I mean, it's just starting to get June, and for some reason I'm still wearing like a jumper, like a knitted sweater, which I probably will not wear tomorrow because the weather's actually getting kind of hot. Look, hold on. Let's see what the temperature is according to good old Google weather. Got some more notifications, which I'm just going to probably ignore. It's 23 degrees right now. And tomorrow's got highs of 27. I know it's cloudy tomorrow, but still, that's warm. That's hot. That's scorching. Okay, it's not really, but in the UK it feels quite hot, at least to me, because we're not particularly well accustomed to hot weather. We're more accustomed, and our architecture is built towards cold weather. So that's often why we complain about hot weather so much, is because I know it's very common in America to have like air conditioning in your house. That's not like you have it as like a built-in like ventilation units or something in the windows quite a lot of times. That's very uncommon in the UK. In fact, I've never seen it in a UK house. Most of us just sometimes we have fans. Like we I have a fan, but storage is full. Oh no, we had to clear out our storage. Well, that's what we're doing today, I suppose. I haven't had to do this for ages. Yeah, we don't have air conditioning units, we have fans, and even more still, our houses are built in mind to try and keep retain heat in rather than out, because most of the things we had to worry about is like the winter months being very cold, especially because we are quite is it we're humid climate or dry climate? I think it's humid, or like we have a surprising amount of air moisture or something in our air, which makes cold weather feel even colder for some reason, because of like the specific heat capacity is different. And I don't know, don't quote me on that because I don't quite remember. Something like that. So yeah, we're all trying to keep the heat in because it's cold out there. So we got like double glazed windows. We got like brick houses instead of like drywall or whatever, plasterboard. So it's all hot. So yeah, there's about 0% chance I want a wedding in summer. And as the person I marry is like, it's been my dream to have a summer wedding, when I'll be like, all right, obviously when you're in a relationship, you got to make compromises, like that sort of thing. It's not like that big. It's not like a deal breaker for me. It's just like, I just don't want to have it in summer if I can help it. But if it's their dream, who am I to stop them? I don't have nearly that strong an opinion on the seasons that I'm gonna have a potential wedding in. We don't need another thank you mum mug. We've only got one mum after all. But if you got to, by all means buy two. Do what you want. Don't let me stop you. What's I saying? Which dinosaur should we get rid of? We don't need all these dinosaur toys. They're catalogued, so we don't need them all. No, so I'd probably autumn is what I'd go with. That seems like autumn is my favourite month. I also very much need to sneeze. Hold on. It's got the mildness and prettiness of spring, just without the whole seasonal allergy things all the time. Summer, too hot. Actually, winter, I wouldn't mind a winter wedding either. But I feel like winter is not that popular as a wedding time compared to a lot of other things. We don't need all these heart-shaped bouquets. We got plenty of enough colours to go around. Pockets are full, alright. Really, we should be selling our clothes, but whatever. Yeah, winter would be nice with like fluttering snow. We can have like some ice sculptures or something. Ice sculptures are expensive though. I think it would just kind of be a miserable experience for guests in the first place. And plus, wearing a wedding dress in the winter must be freezing. Wearing a suit must be cold as well. Like, I can't even imagine. Unless you get really like fancy. Like, it doesn't have to be. The wedding dresses often they tend to be rather revealing. We've got like shoulderless things, like backless dresses. Why not just have like one based off like a winter coat or something? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be something unique, especially. But the thing is, winter has already got a lot of events to celebrate. You've got Christmas, you got like the New Year's. Not too long, you got like fireworks night before then. You got other things like the whole winter season is meant to be celebrated. And then later on, you got like Valentine's Day. But that's like, and my birthday is in September. and you got Halloween in October. So that block from September to February basically is just like non-stop holidays. A holiday every single month. That's too many holidays to have a thing. And if you throw in your wedding anniversary there as well, that's even more things. So you think, why not spread it out? Why not have it? What's a month which has basically nothing to celebrate in? July, maybe? I'm not really sure. So maybe that's the answer. You get married in July. I have no idea what that noise was. Most spread out sort of seasonal thing for you personally, so you can have a balance of things. Because like if you're especially a couple who like to give presents to each other, I'm sure exchanging gifts on every single Saturday is going to be not every single Saturday. What am I talking about? Every single month might be quite a nuisance. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It depends on how much you love giving and exchanging gifts. I do like to give gifts, but receiving them was always a bit awkward. But it takes effort. Like I always like to try and lobby vlog. This is so like retro. Try and get like custom gifts for people, like specific gifts which like pertain to their interest. Have they changed these previews? Right, before they just used to be like really close-ups, really big close-ups of the flooring. Now it's actually a zoomed out version, so we can actually see what's going on. That's super cool. Good update. Good quality of life change. Now, if you could please add a few more. Oh no, that one's different. That's super cool though. So I'm not going to complain all too much, despite the fact I complained quite a lot there. But yeah, just like spread it out a bit. I know that's not really something you're meant to keep in mind when you're getting married. It's sort of like a, you just do it within a few months of you proposing or being proposed to, depending on who you are, the proposer or proposee. Is that a word? Why does that not sound like a word to me? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Basically, I guess the long and short of what I'm trying to get at is, I don't know, get married when you want. Whenever is fine. Like, I can see the benefits, not benefits, but the niceness of each one. Like spring, if you especially you can do it, or like some cherry blossom trees, you got all the flowers blooming. It's all beautiful. Summer, it's probably one of the nicest weathers. It's warm for everyone. It's nice to, you can actually wear like shoulderless, backless things, and not be all too uncomfortable. It's probably a bit uncomfortable for guys who need to wear, guys or girls, or even non-binary folks who need to wear suits, because suits in heat equals very uncomfortable, I find. Maybe your mileage may vary, and I know you can get those special suits which are just like get rid of a teal one, which are like meant to be like airy and not flowy, but not flowy. That's an Undertale character. Meant to be like breathable, I suppose, in the summer weather. Fair enough, but I don't think everyone can afford those. Autumn, probably the mildest of the months. It's the best balance between heat and coldness. A bit overloaded with stuff to do, and not everyone likes a falling leaf, the decaying leaf aesthetic. Autumn's also quite a sentimental, sad month as well, traditionally. So maybe that affects you. I don't know. Maybe you just don't look good in browns and reds. Who knows? And then winter, of course, is rather inconvenient because it's extremely cold, but very, very pretty with snow and all that jazz. And you can have when it goes on into the nighttime, even more pretty. If you live like somewhere up north, I guess you can see the northern lights as well. Maybe. Although you'd probably then be having a wedding in like minus 40 degrees weather, which is a bit cold. So yeah, I know that's neither here nor there. Do what you want seasonally. Don't let that affect you. Like, I don't know. Do it in between seasons. I don't know. I feel like maybe the cusp of autumn to winter would be quite nice. Or the cusp of winter to spring. Who knows? There's infinite well, not infinite. There's only 70 days, I suppose, in the year, but there's quite a lot of possibilities of which you can choose. So if you choose your summer wedding, maybe we should keep the label coat actually in case we want to give it to someone. Could be a nice little prezzy to offer up to one of our villagers. Which of our villagers likes pink? I don't know. I'm not saying that as like a judgment call. I mean, each of our villagers has a pre-programmed colour and styles. 2 colours and 2 styles they like, I believe. Something like that. A royal shirt? 2 royal shirts? We don't need 2. Might be expensive to sell, but, am I really all that short of money? No. Not to rub it in, Well, an Animal Crossing is. No, real life scenarios. A whole different story, but let's not get into that right now, shall we? I'm here to play Animal Crossing and vibe. And plan my dream wedding. I know, you saw some people, especially during the lockdown, which is thankfully near a tail end now, they managed to do like weddings in Animal Crossing. And even more fitting that those Animal Crossing like wedding furniture items you can use. That sounds sweet. You know, it's a good way to deal with a situation. Like obviously, I'm not sure, obviously, perhaps they have a wedding privately with a select number of people, then, you know, a more public one, they can do like an Animal Crossing. Well, I guess it's not that public because you can only have 8 friends over, now I think about it. But, you know, like friends from different parts of a country, you can like reenact. If you have friends in other countries, you can like reenact your wedding in Animal Crossing or something, and it sounds cute if you all play Animal Crossing. If you don't, then like I guess it's a bit inconvenient. Be like, hey, can you buy Animal Crossing so you can attend my wedding? I mean, I guess as far as like wedding gifts go, it's not like all that expensive, so, you know, could be worse. It's probably why I land on that. But yeah, it's nice. I mean, like, a friend of mine had his wedding during a pandemic situation, and I watched it through a live stream on YouTube, I believe. It was very nice to watch, even though I couldn't be there in person. We had like a Zoom call afterwards for like a reception with all the speeches and that sort of thing, and, you know, obviously I couldn't partake in the party, which is completely fine. Like, he liked it, he had a good time. Probably. I mean, if he didn't have a good time, he didn't tell me afterwards that he didn't have a good time, so I just kind of assumed it was a good time, and I had a fantastic time watching it, and, you know, made me all feel all happy inside, as it should do. So yeah, it's kind of gone a bit off topic there, but there you go, wedding chatter again. Hopefully I haven't just like said exactly the same things I said last year. That would be not embarrassing per se, but just like a bit of a repeat of itself. And honestly, my throat is starting to kind of hurt. Not hurt, it's starting to get sore. You know, I've done like 2 hours of talking today, which is I don't usually do. But, you know, that's just what happens when you got a code break Fez, I suppose. Full stop. So we'll just sell these things and we'll round off this episode here. I don't know if any of these missions are... I mean, we could do them, but I also like... Wait, we took off the animal nose. When do we do that? Can't have that now, can we? If only we put it back on with a cup, it doesn't really matter. But we'll sell these in a round this episode over here, so I don't know. If you got your wedding coming up soon, best wishes to you. That would be a remarkable coincidence, mind you. But however you do it, I hope it goes well. I hope it's a wonderful time, and I hope you have a happy rest of your life. And, you know, even if you don't have your wedding soon, and I hope you have a happy rest of your life too. And a good wedding in the future. If you don't want to get married, then perfectly fine. Or if you don't want a wedding, I hope, you know, the life is good too. Just general good vibes all around is what I'm basically wishing for. Good life. Have a good life. Have a good life. But not like in a way that I think your life's going to end soon. I mean like I hope you live well and continue living well. Does that make sense? I probably got my point across. Anyway, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Links down below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.